Welcome students to Naveen Sir Physics classes. Today we are going to learn Newton's third law of motion. In lecture 4 and 5 we discussed about momentum, second law of motion, and we also did some problems based on the Newton's second law and as well as the momentum. So in this session we are going to deal with Newton's third law of motion. Sir, what is mean by Newton's third law of motion? So before going to learn about Newton's third law of motion, let us take some examples in our daily life which we can come across. So generally when we are playing with a ball, let us strike the ball towards the wall with a particular speed. For suppose with a speed v, we are striking the ball towards the wall. So immediately we can see that after striking the ball, immediately the ball will retraces its path. That means it travels in opposite direction to its initial direction of motion. So here two phenomena takes place simultaneously. Sir, what are the two phenomena? So one is ball exerts some force on the ball. So ball exerts some force on the wall. At the same instant of time, wall exerts some force on the ball. So here what is action in this case? So this is action. So force exerted by wall on the wall is action. In the same way, force exerted by wall on the wall is reaction. So if you observe this action and reactions, the magnitudes of the forces, that means action equals to reaction, but the direction of action and reactions are opposite to each other. So this is example 1 we can write. Next, in the same way, when we are walking on the ground, so when we are walking on the ground, so what will happen? So we are pushing the ground in backward direction and the ground will pushes you in forward direction. If you observe, you can see the action and reaction pair. As you are pushing the ground which is under your feet, so you are pushing the ground in backward direction. In the same way, ground pushes you in forward direction. What is action in this case? The force exerted by you on the ground is action, and the force exerted by ground on your feet is reaction. Okay, now let us take one more example. Let us blow a balloon. So initial, now after blowing this, the shape of the balloon will like this. Now you tie with a string. Now let us open its mouth. So when you open its mouth, what will happen? The air is coming out of the balloon in forward direction, then the balloon will move backward direction. So here also you can see the action and reaction pair. What is action? The action is acting by the air on the balloon. Reaction will acted by balloon on the air. That's why it is moving forward direction. Air will moving forward direction, balloon will move backward direction. In the same way, in our text one example is given. That example to show the action and reaction pair exist. So the experiment will be like this. They fill a test tube until a certain level with water. Okay, they close the test tube with using a cork. By using a cork, they are closing it. By using with a help of a thread, they are suspending. Now they are boiling the water. They are heating the test tube. So when they are heating the test tube, what will happen? After some time, the water will start boiling. So once the water will starts boiling, the water is turning into vapor. That means water turns into vapor or turns into steam. So what will do? The steam will pushes the cork. Okay. So at certain instant, what will happen? The force exerted by the steam is enough to push the cork in forward direction. So once the cork is moving forward direction, we can expect the motion of the test tube in backward direction. So here the action is force exerted by vapor or force exerted by steam on the rubber cork, and rubber cork will also exert some force on the test tube. So this is a simple activity given to show that action and reaction. Okay, let us take one more example. When a bullet is fired from the gun. So when a bullet is fired from the gun, what will happen? This is bullet, and for suppose this is gun. So when you fire it, what will happen? Gun, here one spring is in that gun. So once you press the trigger, so due to the spring action, the gun will move forward direction. Sorry, the bullet will move forward direction when it is released from the gun. So here, when the bullet is moving forward direction, at the same instant of time, the gun will move backward direction. This is known to be recoil speed or recoiling of the gun. That means the backward motion of the gun after releasing the bullet is known to be recoil motion. So here the two phenomena again, action and reaction. So what is action? So action is force exerted by gun or force exerted on bullet due to gun. And what is reaction? Reaction is force exerted by bullet on the gun. Force exerted by bullet on the ground gun, and force exerted by gun on the bullet. So these two are in equal and opposite direction. So here one more important point, the interaction time for both action and reaction is same. Delta T is same. How long the action is acting on the object, until the same time the reaction will also act on the another body. So here some rules to be followed to achieve the Newton's third law of motion. So what are the rules? So first one is action and reaction. Action and reaction should not be act on the same body. That means action and reaction should act on different bodies. Right. Sir, what does it mean? So for suppose you're going for a picnic in a school bus. The bus suddenly, so some repair got, so we have to move this. So when you are moving, then only the bus will start, otherwise the bus will not start. So initially you are in the bus, you are trying to push the bus in forward direction. So will you move this bus in this case? No, the bus will not move in this case. Now some students get out of the bus, and they are trying to pushing this bus. Okay, so in this case what will happen? The bus will move in forward direction. So what is the difference between in case 1 and case 2? In case 1, the action and reaction both are on the same body. That means when you are trying to push the bus by staying inside the bus, what will happen? Action is acting on the bus and reaction is also acts on the bus. That's why the motion will not takes place. The bus will not move. But when you come down from the bus, so what will happen? Action is acting on the ground, reaction will act on the bus. Then in this case the bus will be in motion. So this is the best example to check this, to action and reaction acts on the different bodies. They should not be acts on the same body. So in the same way, magnitude of action is equal and opposite to reaction. Okay, the same body. So these are the some rules. In the same way, if you are taking the ratio of the reaction and reaction pair, always 1:1. And here one more example we will discuss, the famous example for Newton's third law of motion, that is motion of a rocket. Motion of a rocket is the best example for Newton's third law of motion. So in lower chamber of the rocket, fuel is present. So what is the duty of the rocket? Rocket has to carry the satellite into the space. Okay, so initially they are keeping on the launch pad. So when they are keeping on the launch pad, so they starts burning the fuel. So when they starts burning the fuel, the gases from the lower chamber comes out with a greater speed. Okay, na? So when they are coming out of the rocket with a greater speed, what will happen? The gases which are ejecting from the rocket, they apply some force on the ground, and due to this force, due to this greater speed of the gases and greater force on the gases on the ground, there is an equal and opposite force is acting on the rocket. So action and reaction, then the rocket will takes off easily due to this phenomena. Okay na? So action is on ground due to gases is equals to reaction is on the rocket due to ground. So these are the some examples to observe the Newton's third law of motion in our daily life. Okay, now, so what is the final statement if you want to write? To every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. There is an equal and opposite reaction exist in nature. So this is Newton's third law of motion. Okay, so take the notes as it is in your classwork. So we will continue the next session. We are going to discuss about the law of conservation of linear momentum. You take the notes with examples. Examples are important based on the Newton's third law of motion. To every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So on which the action is acting, on which the reaction is acting, that we should analyze clearly. So then only we can come to know that, so whether the Newton's third law is existing or Newton's second law is existing, that you can analyze easily. So take care, stay safe.